Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I want to take you through the home tour for Christmas decor. And I did it like this year for Halloween, and I really think it suited me for the year. I did not take you with me as I decorated. I did things little by little this year, and so it was a lot easier to show you everything like this. I will say, pretty little tree, I will say that if you watched my planning and haul video, I wanted to do a lot more fringe, a lot more hanging from the ceiling that I did not get to, and I'm okay with it. We will build every year just like we do for Halloween. It's okay, and this is a great reminder, like, it's okay if you didn't get that viral whatever. It's okay if you couldn't afford to take that next level up with whatever you were doing. Like, it's just okay. Like, I'm thankful. Like, we wanted to get one of those real touch, we'll just say it like that, real touch Christmas trees, where it looks a lot more realistic. And we didn't want to spend the $300 to $500 this year. We just didn't. I didn't have it. I didn't want to find the money for it. And look, like, just as gorgeous, just as cozy. So just kind of give yourself grace and this is like me. I know this sounds so silly though to talk about when it's talking about decor, but this stuff makes me happy, and I wasn't able to go as hard as I wanted to. So hopefully you enjoy. We're still doing the vintage inspired. We've added a lot more tinsel this year. And just kind of rearranged a little bit of how we decorated last year. But I think it's super cute. I feel super cozy. I love all the twinkle lights. We did a little bit more in the bedroom this year. I'm very excited. We put a real little tree in there because we're testing to see if like it affects our allergies or not, to maybe do a fresh bigger tree next year. I don't know, but we're testing it out. It's very kitsch. Everything is very kitsch, probably except for like the spare bathroom that guests use. And then our bedroom is a little bit more cozy, romantic, but hopefully enjoy. Let me know down below what you think, what I should have added, and what your theme was for the year. All right, guys, enjoy.
All right, so we're actually going to start in the spare bedroom, and we just got our you-know-what together to even clean this up. But the only thing I did in here was this gorgeous pillow, one of my favorite pillows I've ever purchased. I actually got it from Ross last year. Thought it was just so beautiful. And then we went ahead and put up some, come on, focus for me, traditional garland. Oh, why isn't it focusing? Come on, baby. Anyway, and then I kept a pumpkin because when I decorated everywhere, we were still close to Thanksgiving. And then I have a little reindeer and a plant. And now we'll go to the spare bathroom. I like to keep this one very cozy and almost winter woodland themed. I can't get these copper bells to actually come apart, so they just thrown them there. I got this recently thrifting, and then this is my marble tree from last year from HomeSense, and then my marble tree from Walmart this year. That's my new one. And then I just put that's one of Charlene's Christmas candles. And then I have this one that turns on at night. It's just a beautiful faux candle. I'm like charging something in here, so disregard that. A faux Christmas arrangement and a little owl, and then these are the towels, whoopsie, that I use in here for Christmas. So we go pretty minimal in here, but it does stay pretty festive. All right, now we have the entryway. I got a more wintry rug. Oh, excuse me, a more wintry rug for Christmas. And then I kept the brass vase here, just added a ribbon. We got some cinnamon pine cones and some faux foliage here. I actually got all these at the Goodwill bins for probably $2 total for those, so do not knock it. I got this last year at World Market on clearance, and I couldn't find where it had like a little thing to mark the days, so I just put one of my crystals in there to kind of mark the days as we go along. And then I got this beautiful bow at Five Below because I feel like it needed something around the top, and we did not do garland there. And then we have our entryway nook. I did tinsel around, which I absolutely love, especially with the new color behind in my nook. I have my Russian dolls here for my aunt, and then all my incense at the top. And then I don't really ever change my mom and Freddie's brother here. Come on, focus, baby, focus. One of my little icy candles thrifted. That's new from Target this year. My little sitter, so cute. And then one of the candles I made. And here's another look at, this is one of my crafts for the year. I got this guy kind of last minute at Home Goods, just a fluffy wool guy. That was thrifted. That was from Ross for like, it's like a little planter. So I put some foliage in there, and then I surrounded it with tinsel and my tinsel paper vintage candle craft. And I'll show you this lit up. I went ahead and bought some fairy lights to add in, and I even want it to be more bright, but maybe you guys can tell me how to fix it for next year. Over here, we did the exact same thing we did last year. I don't remember if I added the star lights in between, but I got all these thrifted in from Dollar Tree and just painted them. I wanted a rainbow look, and this is the mushroom garland I made last year, and then it has these, like I was saying, the twinkly star lights. Got some of that faux garland. I really love this, and I just missed it, honestly, so I'm so glad that I went back to keeping it like this. I did not feel the need to change anything in this area. For the dining room, I went ahead and put my thrifted tablecloth here. I'm assuming that's what it is. If not, that's how I'm using it, and that's a nice little thing to do with all of your thrifted things. Use them as you want to. Lucretia got her Santa hat on. And then I don't add any Christmas art like I do for Halloween, but I added tinsel here. I absolutely love this. I added a Halloween hat, a Christmas hat to my alien lamp that I got this year, and our owl that we got this year, and then I just have my gold planter at the bottom. I should have put foliage in there, and that's probably something I'll do next year, but I will say that I got very overwhelmed, like I already talked about in the intro. So I didn't really overdo it this year. Well, in my world, this is not overdoing it, because I did not even put anything over any of my light fixtures, which is saying something. All right, in the kitchen, I switched out the little basket for the pets seasonally, added a little bow to their treat jar, and this is the holiday picture that I did from the book and the thrifted frame. So that, I love that. We just have our Christmas candle here. I still need to cut this sign. Yeah, we still got to cut that. That is not the finished product. I went ahead and did the mint stripes that I bought in the spring for the utensil holder. I didn't have anything else to go here, but I mean, it's green, right? It goes. For my toothpicks, and then that is something that we had our butter in, but I was making breakfast, and you know, I live here, so it's not going to be perfect. In the corner, we have my mom's chocolate chip cookie recipe with a little bow, thrifted tree, added a bow. This is a tree from Target last year. As you can tell, I love my soft, woolly, felted things, and I cannot say that enough. And then we just kept fruit in a bowl here. We rarely keep fruit out, but I don't know, I just wanted to change it up a little bit. We have one of our little vintage light bulbs here, candle light bulbs, what is wrong with me? Window candles with the real brass base, and I added the bow there. And then I have my Joanna Parker cream and sugar set that went onto our new shelf. And this is my mushroom canister, Christmas mushroom canister from Home Goods last year. And I put my instant coffee in there. That's how I make my iced coffees in the morning. I know it sounds disgusting, but that's our little coffee area. And I think next year I want it to be a little bit more festive, add some garland, but I went pretty simple here. And then I put our thrifted, well, it's actually Facebook Marketplace. See if I can get that too. There we go. My new Merry Christmas sign, handmade, stunning. I got this ridiculous wreath, nudie, from Dollar Tree this year. And I added a little bow. And then on top, I just have some garland, but I do think that next year I want to add, I'll show you what I mean. All right, and lastly, I did keep a candle here, but I don't know, it was a little dangerous. So this is just one of my essential oil diffusers. I have my vintage inspired reindeer from Hobby Lobby last year. I don't know why this is not focusing. My little mid-century vase pitcher, and then my Dollar Tree little brush tree. Why isn't it focusing? Okay, I'll show it to you this way. I think just because it was backlit, so I just spun it around. It's on my marble Lazy Susan situation. And then I put some twinkle lights so that I don't have to turn the tree on and off, because I am not about that life anymore. I'm not going around taking down or undoing 50 batteries, turning off 50 battery operated things. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, so bedroom. I added the tree that we got from Dee Dee's last year. Put some candles, some crystals, and my little felted moon. That was there for Halloween. We actually added, I cannot wait to show you guys this at night. It is absolutely stunning. It is so cozy and romantic. And this is a real tree that we got this year. And we cleaned up this area quite a bit so that we could put our little tree here. All I did was do lights and a ribbon. It's on a tray on a stool. And then I put some garland here. And I redid this, that will stay after. But I added these garlands, and then the hanging Harry Potter candles, that's right. Those look so pretty at night. And then I did not do anything to that tree except for to add a blue ribbon, and we changed the sheets in here, and yeah, it's messy, but I just got up, guys, and this is real life, okay? So when it's all twinkly, it looks gorge and cozy, but I didn't do a lot of color addition in here. I went ahead and added tinsel around the cat tree because that is, our new kitty uses that quite a bit. Put tinsel around our main piece of art. I added a little Santa hat and a little ornament to my witch hat and cauldron, and this is our tree this year. We got a new faux tree. Some of the stuff feels like it's been moved around and like it's kind of been shaken because some stuff looks like it's fallen, but I'll give you a close-up of kind of the vibe. Some vintage ornaments, bows, lots of weird garlands, and then we're doing mix of regular clear lights and colored lights. This girl's being super needy today. Oh, and then I have mini wreaths. I think those are from Target at the back of both of the island chairs, the stools there. You can see a little look-see. And we'll finish out here in the living room. We got a new couch, so we have it covered because the cats are little jerks. So I went ahead and put bows around the lamps, standing lamps, floor lamps. I added a little wreath for the pet water area. We have 2 pillows out this year. I have this one that I got on clearance from World Market last year, and another one that was gifted to me for Christmas. I have some garland here on the backyard door, which you can't really see because the lighting is hard here. I have some of these Five Below bows, not Five Below, Target. Those are Target bows. I'm trying to see. And then I have garland, some of the faux garland there. And I picked up the lights from the lanterns from IKEA this year. I picked up 2. We are changing these shelves this year, but until then, these will have faux candles in them. That's what's charging in the restroom. And foliage, and then our stockings. And so both sides are similar with the choices there. This just has a different pillow. I will show you that in a moment. And then I have a very simple situation here. I have my glass piece that I made last year for one of my crafts. I have 2 more of the ice cube snow cube candle holders. I have some tinsel here, some faux garland, the twinkly star garland, and then this is the homemade tinsel garland from pipe cleaners that I made this year. But just a very simple twinkly look. And then this is my favorite thing. Oop, just stepped on something. My favorite thing of the year, my new Merry Christmas sign with all the tinsel fringe. It's gorgeous. And then this is the new pillow that I got gifted. And she said it screams Sarah, and heck yeah it did. It is literally my Christmas colors. Pink, red, and green, the traditional green, and then I also love the mint mixed in, so those two versions. But yeah, let me give you a full look, and then I'll let everybody see it at night with all the colors and the lights. All right, so entryway. Showing you home as it is, how I live in it. Do I need to vacuum? Yes. Am I going to? No. Not right now. I swear, she is so freaking needy, I cannot tell you. Get off the counter. All right, guys, so let's check it out with the lights. In 3, 2,